Welcome to Four County Auction Center. We've been in business since 1985. We have our regular sales every Tuesday, starting at 12 noon. We sell cattle, horses, pigs, lambs, and goats. The barn was built in 1985 by a group of shareholders. Been running ever since. Our main goal here is to satisfy our customers, try to do anything we can to help them and get buyers in here for the cattle to bring high prices. We have grass traps and feed pens for early arrivals. We take cattle in here on Sundays from noon till dark, Mondays from 8 a.m. till 9 p.m., Tuesdays from 7 a.m. till as long as we're selling. If you can't make that work, we take them any day of the week.
Salutations to the Rough Out Nation. Perry Gamble here, and I'm joined with Freddie Fuentes. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing great.
That's good. That's good. We're going to take a look at some ranch rodeo action once again. You've been with us for quite a bit of it.
Yes, I have. I've been a competitor for 3 years, and this was my first time getting to be a part of the judging team.
Absolutely.
And I thought it was a great ranch rodeo.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. We're gonna take a look at some ranch rodeo action from Rough Out Nationals on Saturday night. But before we do that, I guess we'll take a look at our Friday night standing where we did branding and stray gathering. We'll take the top 10 teams. We had 20 teams competing. Standing first is F&A Livestock. This team brought us the fastest time in the branding event as well. 24 seconds in the branding, 53 seconds in the stray gathering. That's fast.
That is incredible.
That is fast. They're currently leading the standings with 1:17 on 2 events. Our second place team is Fay Cattle. They have 1:23. Third place team is Big L. They're looking at 1:38 on 2 events. We see our first Florida team, Big Cow and Horse. They're sitting 4th place right now with 1:39, and they had the fastest time in the stray gathering. 46 seconds on 2.
That's quick.
Two yearlings.
That is
rope and
quick.
tying down 2. That is fast. Our 5th place team is going to be Nelson Angus, Broken H Angus out of Kansas. They're looking at 45 seconds on one, 55 seconds on another. 6th place is going to be C3 Livestock, followed by Clipper Ranch in 7th. 8th place goes to Link Ranch. 9th place is Shrewsbury Cattle out of Missouri. And our 10th place team currently standing after Friday night is Dominant Feeders out of Missouri. Looking at it, Fred, it's fast.
It is an incredibly competitive rodeo so far, but that's what we expected. These are the best of the best.
Absolutely. It is fast, and I believe it's going to get faster.
It's crazy how between the first 5 or the top 5, none of them had a run over a minute. And even C3, just barely a minute over.
You're absolutely
on
right.
That stray gathering.
Yeah, it's fast.
Oh yeah, this ain't no shoot ranch rodeo.
No sir.
This is a classic ranch rodeo.
Sorting them out of the herd and going to them. It's fast. It is absolutely fast. I believe we're gonna get into some introducing of the teams here. And you're going to see 20 teams competing today. It's going to be Double K Ranch, WD Cattle, Nelson Angus, Broken H Ranch, 7 Seas Ranch, Promised Land, Clipper Ranch, F&A Livestock, Chick Cattle. You're going to see C3 Livestock. You're going to see Shrewsbury. You're going to see Williamson Cow Horse. You're going to see Keeling Ranch. You're going to see Big L, Dry Creek Ranch, McDougal Cattle, Diamond F Feeders, Link Ranch, Big Cattle and Horse, Fay Cattle, and Rice Ranch. Those are going to be your 20 teams competing here today. Now, some of these teams are hailing from Missouri, from Kansas, and from Florida, Louisiana as well. So, pretty diverse crowd. It's going to be interesting to see how.
And also various different parts of Texas. I think we had some people from up north, and we had some people from down south.
Absolutely.
So it's a different crowd this time around.
Yes, sir. I'm excited to see how it pans out. I thought they put on a great performance for the Ranch Rodeo. I think they got them all lined up there. I believe we're going to get into our national anthem here. And that's going to be sung by Logan Skoll.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flights o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner wave over the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Heavenly Father, I want to thank you for all your many blessings. I want to thank you for gathering us all here tonight for the sport of Ranch Radio. We ask you to look over all of our contestants and animals as they compete tonight. We ask you for traveling grace as we head back to our different destinations. We want to thank you for all your many blessings. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
I think we're ready to get this thing started. I believe we're going to see a little bit of the sorting event. Now, the sorting event's going to be fun. These guys are going to have to sort through a set of yearlings, and they're going to pull 3 numbers out in consecutive order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 0, 1, 2. And it's fastest time wins. You're going to see a lot of horsepower here.
That's right.
And it's going to be interesting to see for sure. You going to take predictions on who you think's going to do it?
I'm going to go ahead and say that FNA is going to do pretty all right, but I think some out-of-state teams are going to do.
All right. We're going to kick things off first here with Shrewsbury Cattle out of Missouri. Shrewsbury Cattle out of Missouri.
Now, reminder, time starts when the first horse crosses the line.
Absolutely.
And after our arena judge walks between the middle horses, that's when they're free to go in.
Yes,
the
sir.
herd.
Now, we're going to see him ride up and down these herds several times. He's going to want those cattle exactly where they're standing there in the middle to make sure everybody has the same shot at the cattle.
You want them as still as possible.
And he's out the way. And they're looking for 3, 4, 5. They're going to be looking for number 3, 4, and 5. We're going to see
Nice
this Rome
calm
horse in
approach.
the herd here.
He has his first one targeted.
Yes, sir, I believe so. He's going to push him off.
Second man rides in for the second yearling.
There it is.
The third one's
They're
always
working
tricky.
on their third one. He found him. Now, there's no extra cattle that... Oh, no. There's no extra cattle that can go across the line. It has to be your 3 calves. Nothing else. So, unfortunately for those guys, they're going to take a no time out. And that's tough. That's a hard way to start a ranch rodeo. And we're going to see Williamson Cow Horse here. And this is going to be a wild card team. Now, there's 5 wild card teams here at the ranch rodeo this evening. These 5 wild card teams, in order for them to win the ranch rodeo, they have to win every event. They need fast time in every event.
Now, people at home are thinking, wow, that's out of 5 events, that's hard to do. But trust me, anybody at this rodeo, they're qualified to win.
Yes, sir. Now, they're looking for 0-1-2. They're looking for 0-1-2 here. And he's got, I believe he's got his lined out there.
Look at that
They got
horse
her in the
get
corner.
down.
Yes, sir, working. There it is. They got 0. They need number 1. Now, you asked what about the other 15 teams. Now, these guys have competed at qualifiers in their respective states, and the top 4 teams were eligible to come back to compete at Rough Out Nationals here. So, out of those qualifiers, we saw 15 teams come down and compete. And there it
Looks
is.
like they got them.
0-1-2, and they got it done. They got it done in a nice manner as well.
Mm-hmm.
They did it well, yes, sir.
Nice and easy.
That was Williamson Cow Horse, and they got it done in a time of 54 seconds. 54 seconds, that's fast.
That's very fast, yes.
That's fast. Currently, they're the time to beat right now, 54 seconds, but it's just begun, so I'm sure it's going to get faster.
I think so too, Perry.
Yes, sir. We're going to see C3 Livestock here. And this team is actually from Texas, but they qualified in Louisiana to come down and compete here at Nationals.
I have a feeling these guys are going to be pretty good.
They got their one.
Oh.
Had one slip out on the side there. Unfortunately, they're going to take a no time there. Had one slip out on the side. Is this reins on both sides? On one side? We're going to see Keeling Ranch out of Missouri. Keeling Ranch. And they're looking for 2-3-4. 2-3-4.
Taking his time.
Yes,
looking
sir,
at
they're
his
gonna-
cattle, making sure he's picking that
Because
target out right.
the thing you're going to want to do is get a time in every event.
You have to be good in the average.
Yes, sir. You definitely going to try to get a time in every event here.
It's another big cultural difference at this rodeo is most of the out-of-state guys are wearing chaps, whereas the Texas guys are not.
I believe they got theirs cut out. That's going to be one. Here we go.
There you go. Working them nice and slow.
Yes,
not
sir,
trying
they're
to
gonna
stir 'em
slow
up
'em
too
down.
much.
They got their second one. Got one more to get.
Nice and easy, man.
There it
That's how
is.
it's done.
Now, the time stops when all the horses have crossed over the line. So just because you push your 3 doesn't mean you're done. You have to ride all your horse across that line
That's
before the
right.
time stops. And they got it done with 1 minute and 21 seconds. That's a good business run, I tell you.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to see Big L here. They qualified in Louisiana, but I believe it's another Texas team as well. They're looking for 901, the big L. They're looking for 901. I believe they're looking for the gray heifer there. There we go. Oh, that was not number 9. That wasn't number 9.
Nope.
Oh, no.
Oh no,
They had an
that
extra
that,
slip
calf
out.
come out the other side.
Oh, no. They had another one slip out on the backside.
I was like, I don't remember that run.
Unfortunately.
I don't remember making a bad call
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
They had one slip out on the side on the other side. I guess the cameraman missed it as well.
It was
We're going
a
to
pretty
see
wide
Dry
arena.
Creek Ranch. Yes, sir. Dry Creek Ranch here. They're from Texas. This is one of our first qualified teams for nationals here.
And this team rides together all the time. They should do
Absolutely.
pretty good in this event. Their chemistry's up there with the best.
I believe they've eyed their first one. Oh, lost his rein. Ooh, that was close.
So it's like driving a car. You don't want to let go of your steering wheel.
No. They had one slip out. Slip out on the side there, unfortunately for those guys. We're going to see another wild card team here. This is going to be McDougal Cattle.
This might be one of the youngest teams at this event.
I believe it is, with an average age of
about 20. About 19 or 20.
Yep.
Well, except their fourth guy. Their fourth guy's a little up there, but, you know.
He's channeling his inner youthfulness with the rest of the
Keeps
team.
him young.
They're looking for 1, 2, 3 here. McDougal Cattle. Now, this is going to be a wild card team. Like we said before, they have to win fast time in every event. And they're getting it started there. I'll tell you, they need fast time in every event
fun fact about
to
the
win
run
nationals.
Horse, Scott found that run horse on Craigslist.
Oh, wow, really?
Yes.
Oh, now cattle are out.
Oh.
Ooh, unfortunately, they had one slip through the hole there. Now, once cattle have been pushed across the line, they cannot recross. So once you push your numbered yearling out, they cannot go back across.
Yes,
at all.
and remember, time is not done until the horses cross the line.
Completely. We're going to see Diamond F Feeders here. This team hails from Missouri. This is Diamond F Feeders. They're looking for 8, 9, and 0. 8, 9, and 0. The herds are cut into 10, set of 10, so after 9 you get 0. They got their first one. Got their first yearling out, and I believe they've got their second one spotted. They're going to push her back. Make sure, there we go. Got a good turn. They got their second one there, and they're working on it. I think they found their third one. Now, they have to watch. That's going to be a no time. Unfortunately for them, they're going to be a no time. They had their fourth calf slip out before their guy could get back across the line. That's unfortunate for them because they had their
rather unfortunate, Perry.
Yes, sir. They had their 3 cut out. But, you know, you're responsible for the line long as you're behind it. This is going to be Link Ranch. This is going to be Link Ranch, another Texas team. They qualified out in Mason, Texas, at our Mason, Texas qualifier. Going to see Link Ranch.
These guys are also very talented.
Very much so, yes, sir.
I expect good things out of this group of young men.
Absolutely, yes, sir. Here we go. They're looking for number 4, 5, and 6. 4, 5, and 6. I believe they've already found their first one. It's going to be this gray heifer here. There it is.
Now, this might be the best group of horsemen that have been brought together at this arena
Mm-hmm.
in a good while. The competition, the level of competition here has been through the roof.
Yes, sir. It was nonstop action. I tell you, like you said in the first round Friday night, you're looking at nothing over a minute
Mm-hmm.
in the top 5. That speaks volume. And the cattle worked great, I believe,
Right.
as well. Those are hard events to get under a minute in, and it was done several times. And this Link Ranch, they're working on their third and final heifer. And they got it done.
'em.
There it is. There it is. They got it done with 1 minute and 11 seconds. 1 minute and 11 seconds. We're going to see Big Cal and Horse. This will be the first run for a Florida team here. Now those guys come in, and on Friday night,
They're in the top 5, ain't they?
yes, sir, I believe so. They posted a 53-second run in their branding, and they had the fastest time in the straight gathering with a time of 46 seconds. So
Very good.
these guys are sitting pretty well at the ranch rodeo, that's for sure.
And you guys are gonna notice the horsepower these guys are possessing. And it's pretty dang good.
Yes, sir, Big Cal and Horse. They're looking for 012. Number 012. Oh, no, unfortunately for those guys, that number 6 decided it wanted to come out. And we're back. We're back. We're gonna see Fay Cattle here. Now this was our very first champion team for a qualifier event, and they hailed to us from Texas.
The snook qualifier.
Yes, sir. I believe you called it. These guys are gonna be mounted for sure here.
Mm-hmm.
You're definitely gonna see some horsepower. They got their 2 out. Oh, looky there. Looky there. Looky there.
That's how it's done.
Yes, sir. That heifer, I think that heifer knew that she was about to be called on. They got it done in 34 seconds.
That's pretty quick.
34 seconds. That is currently the fastest time to beat in the sorting event. 34 second on 3 head. That's good.
Another wild card team.
We're going to see another wild card team here. Yes, sir. Now, unfortunately, none of the wild card teams was ever able to secure fastest time in our first 2 events. So, unfortunately for those guys, the best they could place is second. Got their first one out. Now, he cannot recross at all under any circumstances. So you'll see those guys watching. They got their second one out. And those heifers aren't wanting to cooperate. Wanting to get back to their friends. And there it is. They got their third one out. There it is. There it is. 40-second run.
Got it done.
Yes, sir. Got it done in 40 seconds for the Rice Ranch team. And I'll tell you, that's fast as well. That's fast as well. Well, here's going to be another one of our Mason, Texas qualifier teams. It's going to be Double K Ranch. Double K Ranch. They actually hail from the Dripping Springs area, so these guys hadn't have far to travel. Looking for 8, 9, and 0. 8, 9, and 0. You might have heard these numbers again, but we've swapped out our herds here for these guys. And all these cattle are fresh. All these heifers are fresh. That heifer's not wanting to cooperate with these guys there. They're going to do a good job to get them stopped there. They're going to get the first they're going to get our first heifer out. I believe our cameraman got a little lost. They're going to get their second one out. There we go.
It's easy to do when they're all pretty similar colors.
Yeah. And there it is. They're going to get their third heifer out.
56 seconds.
56 seconds. In under a minute. That's good as well. We're going to see WD Cattle. WD Cattle.
One, two, three. Easy to remember.
Easy, very easy.
They got really lucky on that.
Absolutely.
They got really lucky. I don't think Dave was ready for that. Frankly, I wouldn't either.
Hey, it happens very, very fast.
Gonna work him here in this far corner.
And there it is. There it is.
Their methods are so unorthodox compared to the out-of-staters. These guys are ram and jam. Let's go.
37 seconds for the WD team.
I'd say it works out for them.
I think so. We're going to see a team come in here. This is going to be Nelson's Angus and Broken H.
From Kansas.
From the great state of Kansas. I enjoyed our time up at the Kansas qualifier.
I didn't get to go to that one.
Yes, sir. It was beautiful. Rolling hills. They're looking for number 5, 6, and 7 yearlings. Far as the eye could see. Far as the eye could see, we saw yearlings. It was a beautiful thing. You would see so much of this country getting developed. It was nice to see. There's still yearlings out on the plains. You're going to make sure that heifer stays out. And they got their second one there. Oh, no. They could not keep that heifer out. Oh, no. That's terrible. Could not keep that heifer out. I thought with a buddy out there she'd stay out, but unfortunately, that must wasn't her friend. We're going to go to Seven Seas Ranch. This team here comes to us from Missouri. Seven Seas Ranch.
I always admired
901. 901. Absolutely.
I always liked that.
They got their first one there.
Ooh.
Oh,
Whoa.
a little excited there. They got their first one out. They're going to get their second one. There it is. And they got their third one. There it is. This is going to be fast, I believe.
Yes.
I believe it's going to be fast. He's letting them know it's fast. 30 seconds. I believe he held up 3 fingers. He knew. He was keeping time in his head, I believe. 30-second run for the Seven Seas. That's the time to beat right now. 30 seconds. We're going to go to the Promised Land team here. They come to us from
Florida. It's the Sunshine State, right? Home of Many things.
Many things.
Many things.
There it is. Got their first one out. I tell you, those gray horses sure are moving.
Yes, they are, Perry.
They got their second one there. They're working on one more. There it is for the Promised Land team.
That's such a cool looking horse.
Yes, sir. 40 seconds for the Promised Land team. There it is. Good run. Good run. 10
was a
seconds
great
off the
run.
first place team. 10 seconds off the time to beat. It's not a bad place to be. We're going to see Clipper Ranch here. It's going to be one of our wild card teams. Clipper Ranch. 6, 7, and 8 for the Clipper Ranch team. 6, 7, and 8. They got number 6 there. There's 6. Got 7 down here.
Looking nice and slow.
Oh, no. Unfortunately for those guys, the far right side, they got a little worked up. It slipped out on the Cowboy.
It'd be like that sometimes.
It does, yes, sir. We're going to see F&A Livestock here. This is going to be F&A Livestock from our Louisiana qualifier. Looking for 012. 012. You know, size up the herd a little bit. Now, these guys do have 5 seconds to size up the herd before the time starts. But once they ride across that line, the time definitely starts. Oh, these cattle are not one to cooperate for them. There it is. 0-1.
Look at the draw.
I tell you. Hey, watch it. They cannot allow any recrosses. So a good stop there in the corner. Looking for number 2. And there it is. And the time stops once the horses cross the line. There it is.
Talk about a lucky break.
Yes, sir. 50 seconds. 50 seconds. I tell you, they're chasing that 30-second run. 50-second run. We're going to see Chick Cattle here. It's going to be another Texas wild card team. Chick Cattle. Three, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. And I believe. Oh, he lost his rein.
Oh, no.
Lost his rein there, but they managed to get the 3 out. There's number 4. There it is.
That horse get down.
Yes, sir. And come back around. And I believe this is going to be fast as well. There it is. Close us out with a 41-second run for
That was an incredibly smooth round.
Yes, sir. That was a fast run of sorting, I tell you. We're going to take a look at our 7Cs team. They're going to record the fastest time in the sorting event of 30 seconds. 30 seconds for the 7Cs team in the sorting event. I tell you, it was a fast round
That
altogether. Absolutely fast.
It took no time.
These guys are gonna come out victorious over everybody else. And I tell you, the cattle definitely helped. that heifer already had a running start. He had to get in behind her and push her on out. So that was congratulations to the 7 Seas team. We're gonna get into our trailer loading event here. Our trailer loading event. Now in the trailer loading, the Cowboys will come out the corner here, and we'll turn a roping strap into the arena. And these guys will have to go down, rope it, and they're gonna have to get them loaded in a timely manner. Now out on a ranch, there's no time limit, but we put one here on in the arena. So we'll take a look at our fastest times in the national sorting event. So first place goes to 7 Seas Ranch with a time of 30 seconds. Our second place team is going to be Fay Cattle with a time of 34 seconds. WD Cattle is going to do it in 37 seconds. Rice Ranch is going to do it in 40, as well as Promised Land. Chick Cattle is going to do it in 41 seconds. And our seventh place team in the sorting is going to be F&A Livestock with a 50-second run. In eighth place is going to see Williamson Cow Horse with a time of 54 seconds. We're going to see Double K Ranch do it in 56 seconds. And our 10th place team in the sorting event is going to be Link Ranch is going to take it in our 10th place spot. That's going to conclude our sorting event. We hope you guys enjoyed it. I tell you, it was some very, very fast time and some good riding and some well-mannered cowboys. We hope you stick around for our trailer loading event, which is next. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the page, Rough Out TV, for all your ranch rodeo action.